Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm coming with a flip through of this new journal. This is actually using the Autumn Memories kit from Release the Craftin. It is a design team project. And yes, I know it's autumn. It's an autumn kit. However, this is actually a journal I've made as a gift for a friend. So whilst I'm filming this, I can't actually upload it until she's received the journal. Um, so this is a one signature soft cover journal. It let me just move that, sorry. It has this beautiful organza ribbon that sort of shimmers autumnal colours, so that went really well. That's its closure. The cover itself is several layers of fabric. Let me just see if you're in shot. Yes, you are. It's several layers of fabric. So I've got some canvas, then I've stitched on some of this yellow, sort of yellowy orangey fabric underneath. Then I had some of this leaf fabric that I did, and then I did just this strip down here again of canvas. I used some buttons. She actually sent me some vintage buttons in a Happy Mail package she sent a few months ago, and I actually used some of those vintage buttons on here, because they're actually buttons from, I believe, her mother-in-law. So I know she kept some, but I thought that was quite nice to add them back on. I've done stitching in orange and brown all the way around, doubled here. This is a sort of vintage doily here, which is a beautiful cover. It's a beautiful cover too, you know. This is a dried leaf that I've dried, so I picked this up this year, dried it, and it's just underneath some a laminator sheet that I've then stitched onto the canvas as the backing. It does have some fabric on the edges. Again, let's see that you are in shot. It does have some fabric on the edges and the side. So this journal is not that decorated, which means you get to enjoy the beautiful kit even more. The reason being that the friend that I'm gifting this to, she spends a lot of time in nature, does a lot of hikes and explorations and things like that. And for the past couple of years, she has recorded those outings, adventures, the photographs of it and things like that in journals. And it just so happens that both the journals she's done that before in are journals of mine that I've made. And I know she needed a new one, which is why I ended up making this as a birthday surprise for her. So it doesn't get too decorated, because obviously she's going to decorate it with lots of her own photos, and if she's going to write in it, the pages have to be fairly flat. So there's two pockets that run along the inside. There's canvas again. It feels beautiful on the inside. I've left the frayed edges because I like that. I've done a little patchwork of all the different fabrics and that I've used. This is a beautiful envelope from the kit. The style of these envelopes, I don't know if you can see, but there's leaves. It's almost like eco-dyed paper. And then I've collaged on the front using bits from the kit as well as some Edith Holden. There is gilding. I've used my gilding flakes throughout on this in all sorts of colours. There's a Tim Holtz die cut, which I've also used film on top of, a real pressed leaf, and a wax seal. There's nothing in there because, like I said again, this is for her to put her memories in. This beautiful page, and I loved it because it said the journey starts now, which I thought was very appropriate for the start of the journal. Some sari silk. There's the inside of that. Beautiful kit. It's quite different to other kits that Priscilla's done. In style, it's more photographic, which you'll see as you go through. Page from a book. There's a pocket here first of all, oh, I forgot to say her name is Liesel, which is related to a book that she actually gifted me. This is some paper that, again, she sent me several bits of this where she sprayed it in all sorts of inks and glimmer mist, and then I've gone over it in stenciled, inked, and put some fabric on the top. I just thought it was quite nice to send bits that she'd sent me but that I'd done something with, if that makes sense. And this is perfect as a photo mat. This is one of the tags in the kit. There's 6, I want to say plain, but they're not plain. That is a word, undecorated, but the back is, the actual tags themselves are beautiful. Again, they have an eco-dyed feel. So I've just done very basic collaging on that, and again, she can write on the back. And then this is a journaling card I had that said every moment matters, and I'm hoping you can see that, but this is another dried leaf, one of my dried leaves in there, and there's actually gilding in there too. I've stitched around it, and again, a photo could fit on the back of there. Pocket from the kit, some stenciling. Most of the pages are blank. This pocket was one of mine that I used inking and stamping and everything with, and a little birdie stamp. And then this was what's it called, like an envelope pocket in the kit, and I kind of cut it down because I liked it as a journaling card instead. And it says collect memories, and again, a photo could go on there. Lots of rich yellows and that. This is some eco printed dyed paper that I had in my stash that I'd been sent. Let's go for a walk. Again, this friend actually lives in Scotland, and this kind of reminded me of the Scottish castles and highlands, and you can see all the bark and the dried leaves, and this image as well, like with the trees and the walk. I really hope this is in. Some Edith Holden. There's some avocado paper in here, sticker. So this is as bumpy as this journal gets. There's a few of these stickers in there. Happiness is, beautiful carnations. And just look at this with the branches with all the different mosses and things on. It just, it's so beautiful. And I really think my friend will love this. This is a pocket from the kit that says the best days. It's got some trees here, and I put some gilding. This is from the kit, and it also says the best days. Again, she put a photo on there right on it. This is one of the large tags, and this is what I mean. The small tags are like this as well. It's eco-dyed with almost like the skeleton of a leaf, and then you have all these beautiful colours. I really hope that's picking up in this light. A page from a book of British trees that I had, and some leaves stitched on there, not real leaves. Some more paper that I had in my stash, and this is what I mean by it's much more, I suppose, scrapbooky in a way, photography based, because these are all pictures of different leaves walking and crunching. So yes, it is autumnal, but I just think the fact that it's talking about walking and adventures really goes for what she does. And you know, where she lives, it doesn't always get as much sunshine. So, you know, the seasons last a bit longer, the colder seasons. Writing on this side of a nice leaf, some stenciling. Oh, this is such a fun page. It's from a 1970s annual. Cooking is fun. It's got onion toad in the hole and scones. She will get why I put that in there. It's quite specific to her. And there's orange around the edge. And then I made this into a large vellum pocket. So it's got a little fairy on the other side, and I made this large journaling card, again using scrapbook paper, Edith Holden. This is from that British Book of Trees again that I had. Some rust dyed fabric, and then gilding on this leaf that I really hope picks up. And then a tab. There are tabs in the kit, but I specifically wanted to use these ones. And it's craft card on the back. Again, a photo would go great on there. I wanted to use those ones because of where I got them from, you can't use them in anything you sell. So I wanted to use those up. Some pom-pom trim, some more dyed fabric. And again, just look at these photos. Can you just see how beautiful this kit is. Live a colourful life. Again, it doesn't need to be autumnal. This beautiful lined paper. This is one of my fabric altered paper clips here. We've got bits of the fabric that I've used, a wooden embellishment and another button. And that is holding this absolutely stunning large tag. It does say Wild Autumn, but you know, the colours on this are just breathtaking. And above the wild, you can see the outline of a leaf. I really hope that's picking up. And I just, again, used one of the leaves and some fabric as a tab. I did put tea stain paper on this one. I didn't put it on all the others because I thought, well, if she's going to use them to back photos and things, it just might be easier if it was left plain. This is some handmade paper I had in my stash. Again, some gilding, a wax seal, some die cuts, and this is an envelope that comes with the kit. Just look at it. It's so beautiful. Look at the bag. It's just as beautiful. Again, left it blank so she could put her own memories. Some paper that I had in my stash. Time flies in this beautiful leaf. So this is a page from the kit again. Again, she sent me a couple of these pockets, and I wanted to use one in here. I embossed with this leaf pattern, which I then picked up in with distress ink. And this little butterfly opens up, and I embossed all the way so you can actually even see embossing inside, and she can put something in there. She could put something she's collected on a walk. She could put a little photo. She can write in it. This is one of my tea dyed index cards that I've used some bits from the kit, as well as some Edith Holden. And this is from one of her autumn, Release the Craftin's autumn word sheets. So it says leaves are falling. It actually had another bit on there, but I just wanted that bit so she can write on the back. And again, one of the absolutely beautiful tags with all this kind of eco foliage in the background. So simple. I just added a Tim Holtz slightly inked die cut and a tab and stenciled on the back. It's more of that rust dyed fabric, some more Edith Holden fabric tab with some more rust dyed. Another page from that British Trees book. That book's brilliant. I picked it up in a second-hand shop and it's so good. Look, colour me happy. I mean, just look at that page. This kit literally is like autumn in a hug, in a kit. I mean, it's just beautiful. And this really does remind me of some of the lakes and things that she goes near and takes photos of. So it's just yum. Autumn's my favourite time of year. These are my favourite colours. So yeah, other than black and red. Another little index card that I had, or not index, like a journaling card that I had. Again, the place I got these from ages ago. They've been in my stash a long time. You can't put these in things you're going to sell. They weren't perfect. They work perfectly alongside this kit. And again, you can put a photo on the back of there. This pocket was from the kit, and there's some scrapbook card, little die cuts. More of those leaves, and this is the middle, and it just reminds me of going into a woods. It just is so beautiful, and it says let's go and see what happens, and I thought that was perfect for the adventure she has. I put some dangles here. There's wood, there's greens, there's this gorgeous one that's all reds, yellows and greens, browns, which goes with the themes. It's just, I can imagine her walking into those woods. It's just beautiful. Another one of the stickers, and then this opens up. But even the stickers, they're not too bumpy. They're actually quite flat to be able to write on. Double pocket here. So this is scrapbook paper, another wax seal. This is a ticket that comes with the kit, and I've just added a bit of Edith Holden and some gilding wax. It's a smaller tag that comes with the kit. It's got this gorgeous leaf on. Added an eyelet and some twine. Another one of those journal cards that can't be used if you sell anything, so they work perfect in here with some die cuts on it. Again, that is a perfect size for a smaller photo. And then again, this is part of the kit, and it says plant plant blessings, which again, it's perfect for the theme that I was going for. I had this fabric leaf, so that was stitched on there with some sari silk. This is a tuck spot, which I haven't put anything in, which comes with the kit. Again, with the kit, it really does remind me of some of the lochs up in Scotland. I mean, look at that. That's all like mushrooms on a log. It's just beautiful. I love that image. Okay, so this, she sent me just some sort of tea splotchy paper that was in the kit, the pot paper to get my words spelled. That was in the Happy Mail box, and so I've stenciled it up, I've inked around it, I've added a fabric trim, I've left that side blank so that she can add a photo or write on it. I just really like the ideas of doing a bit of my own touch to pieces that she'd sent me to use and then sending them back to her in the journal. I just really liked that idea. I hope she does too. Some more Edith Holden. Again, that lined page that she can write on. Just look at this one when it gets crisp. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping you can get up and see all the, like, you can see the moss and the fungus and the fungi. It's right up her street, my friend. Hand-dyed paper, I've used a fabric snippet. It's another envelope from the kit, which I just loved. Look at that. Again, just inked around. This is a little vintage card that I had. It says Valley of Laughter, which I love. I just loved it. And on the back, it says Camera Studies, a series of hand-coloured real photos, number 30. Valley of Laughter. I stood on the bridge at midnight as the clocks were striking the hour, and the moon rose over the city behind the dark church tower, by Longfellow. And it's actually from a company that was in London and Glasgow, established in 1775. So I thought that was perfect to add a little something. There's more of Priscilla's beautiful. Honestly, guys, look. The colour of a dying leaf. It's just... oh, I love this kit. I honestly fell in love with this kit when I saw it. I love Priscilla's magical and nature kits, but I think this is one of my favourite autumn kits that I have ever seen. And I will be working with it quite often. Leaf trim there. A little, this is the other side of that vintage annual page. So I've done a tuck spot and another image from the Nature Book of British Trees. Then I've used, she sent me lots of these cards as well, and I love using them, so I decided to collage and send one back to her. It just says get cozy, bits from the kit, some die cuts, some scrapbook paper, and again, perfect size for a photograph. I chose the A, obviously, because this is an autumnal kit, but also the A is the start of the alphabet, so the start of an adventure. I have my weird thought processes. So there's the other side. We've got some angel foods there. More tea dyed. This is a large ticket from the kit that says early sunsets. I've turned it into a tuck spot. Another one of these sheets that she sent me, and I stenciled and inked around and added my own touch. Wooden embellishment, some rust dyed fabric, perfect size. I've got a little tag here from the kit that I just added a brad to. And this is another one of those beautiful tags. So when I say they're plain, I don't mean plain. I mean like she's put no other images. She's just left them and done all this gorgeous sort of eco mottled dyed colouring to them. So I just added a die cut and then some gilding there, which I hope picks up. And there's, look at that, glad for this. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. I love taking nature photography myself, as you know, I do add it to a lot of my journals. But I didn't want to add any of my photos to this journal because it's going to be full of her photos, hopefully. So, double pocket, another wax seal with some dried flowers. This is another small journaling card that's a leaf that I have dyed, and I've put it with its back here because I love the feel of the ridges. So I put that in there. It's a large journaling card for a journaling card tag from the kit, and you can just see the leaves on the card. I just didn't want to do anything to it. It's just so beautiful as it is. And to be honest, she could put a picture on there or something, or dry her own, because I know she dries her own flowers and things. She can put her own dried flowers and bits. This was a pocket from the kit that again I turned into a journaling card. Die cut here, some more gilding, and it says happy thoughts and some lace. Another perfect size for a photo, and a little tag. As with all of Release the Craftin's kits, there's so many beautiful pieces of ephemera, and I think I probably used maybe half of what you get, because again I didn't want too many pockets or ephemera and pieces, because she's going to be adding a lot of her own. So here's the second of the large tags, and again this just screamed Lake District and Scotland to me. It says wild with leaves, and it's just beautiful. And I used one of my beaded flowers because I can add bulk there, because these can be removed, and she can write or put photos on the back of there, and that tucks in there. And then there's the second fabric embellishment with a die cut and some lace. Some more Edith Holden. Just look at this down here, guys. It's just, honestly, I know I keep saying it, I really love this kit. Look up Falling Leaves Full of Wonder. Just look at all those leaves. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The eco-dyed page there. See the little leaf. This would be great for a photo or writing. And again, that's a little bit bumpy, but really they've got very little, trying to get it, they've got barely any dimension at all. Some scrapbook. Top pocket with, again, one of my inked scraps that I had stamped on some canvas, and then I took some craft card, embossed it, inked it, stitched around it, added a fabric embellishment, perfect for a photo on the back. It just pops in there, and I like the way the fabric pokes out there. Another vellum pocket here, and another large journaling card using some of the kit, using one of the images from the British Book of Trees. Another leaf that is all gilded. I really hope that's picking up. It's got reds and greens and oranges and golds and bronzes, which really picks up the leaf colours. Another tab that I had, which this was the perfect place to use it, otherwise I wouldn't be using it. And then it says shorter days, cozier nights, but I've stitched over the YS there, and that's the end. And there's the pocket. It says golden moments. So that is Liesl. I know that was quite quick flip through. It's not as decorated as a lot of my journals, but as I said, there is a reason for that. And this is a gift for someone who I know will use this and put a lot of her own stuff and will write in it, and does a lot of photography. And I did the soft cover because the other journals she's got is, one is a hardback and one is a traveler's notebook, and so I wanted to make her a large soft cover, and yeah, this matches something else that I sent her as well as a gift. So that's it for now, guys. I will leave the links to my Etsy shop down below, although like I said, this won't be in it, and I will leave the links to Release the Craftin's Etsy shop, where you can get this Autumn Memories kit. And that's it for now, guys. I will be back again soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots of crafty fun. Till next time, guys. Bye.